as I get on my turn up here, we'll do a full sit rep. Did a little tire pressure modification this morning, and they were both up by 3 or 4 pounds. Cold temperatures. Well, cold in that I hadn't been riding in a while, but I did sit in the sun for a bit. So I let some air out, but of course I let too much air out, so I had to put more back in. But they're at 33 and 41 right now, which is perfect. Yeah, but the distance I'm traveling today, I will not need to fuel, but I do need to kill some time. So I'll probably be stopping a lot like I usually do, because the hotel check-in isn't until 3. And right now Lola's saying I'm going to get there 12:20. A little smoky. When I was at the restaurant last night, I was asking it was really smoky last night, but I was asking the waitress how they keep track of stuff. I was telling her that I've tried Google Maps, fire layer. It doesn't seem to be very accurate. And they use this different app called Fire Watch, or Watchtower. Put it on the screen right here. Turning? I am turning, aren't I? 89. Pretty precarious turn on my part. Nice light traffic for a Sunday morning. Works for me. Can't think of anything else there is to talk about. Did I already talk about the hotel? Yeah, very adequate. I mean, most classic, traveler's motel. Very small, old, but clean as far as I could tell. Didn't see any bugs. Had a shower that was this narrowest, skinniest phone booth shaped shower I've ever been in. I dropped the soap at one point, and I couldn't reach the soap because I couldn't bend over to pick it up and not hit my head on the wall. So I had to back out of the shower to pick up the soap. But they had this rainfall shower head that had massive flow and massive water pressure, which was really awesome. I mean, you don't see water flow like that in urban or suburban areas because it throttle the water back so much. But talked to the manager on check-in and out, and he was real nice, and bed was comfortable, and everything was quiet. No complaints. It was cheap. Restaurant right across the parking lot that I went to twice. I have a feeling this next hotel I'm going to in Chester is going to be similar to that. It's going to be it's the Antlers Inn or something like that. The Antlers Inn. Yeah. I actually called them because I was trying to get a ground floor room. Couldn't get one online. The front desk clerk actually answered the phone. Pretty unusual. Overnight campground, cave. Old station, straight. Susanville, Reno. Here's where I'm going to have to decide. Alright, so see this, the route that Lola has plotted for me on this Route 44. This is the most direct and fastest route. And she's saying 59 more miles. But I could take this right turn here. Go down this 44. I guess they're both numbered 44. And that's going to take me to some really windy twisties down through here. And then eventually I'd join up at 36 and go over there to Chester. I didn't take this ride to take the easiest and fastest. And either way doesn't put me any farther away from civilization, so to speak, than the other. There's not an abundance of cities we're going to cross here. And I got all kinds of time. So, there you go. Decision made. Alright, going through Lassen National Park. Alright, let's see here. Elevation 54.28. That's not nothing. Okay, I guess I am paying.
Hi there.
Morning. Well, I guess it's afternoon, isn't it?
Yeah, just about. It's $25.
All right.
Where are you coming from?
Seattle?
Okay. Is it like cold in Oregon still, or is it getting warmer?
No, it's pretty warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice up here. I heard it was like 110 in Redding today, so
Yeah.
you chose the right way to go.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Map or anything?
No, all good. No fires, nothing to worry about?
No, not this way.
All right, very good. Have a great day. Thank you. Anything to see? Hot rock. I later learned that these burned trees and timber harvesting were a result of the famous Dixie Fire. The Dixie Fire started on July 13th, way back in 2021, in the Feather River Canyon area southeast of Lassen Volcanic National Park. The fire eventually entered into the park on August 5th. The fire burned all the way until October 26th, when it was finally fully contained, and at that time they determined that there was a loss of 963,000 acres to this fire, making it the largest single fire in California history. These snowbanks are crazy. Elevation 8511. So that's up to 8,500 feet. Man. Hey, would you take my picture? Sure. Don't get run over by a car, though. Excellent. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. This is the exit of the park. Okay, bye-bye park. Lassen Volcanic National Park, I think. Lassen Volcanic National Park. I would probably pit stop for a Diet Pepsi or an Ice Dunkin' or Ice Starbucks or something, if given the opportunity. You want a sit rep? Alright. I'll give you a sit rep. Just turned on the number 2 camera. Timestamp 137. 1:37 in the afternoon here, Sunday. Just leaving Lassen Volcanic National Park. Absolutely stunning. Had no idea. I almost didn't do it because I was just being lazy and it looked like too many curvy roads, which is a terrible excuse because I love curvy roads. But Transalp is a superstar, 175 degrees, 14 volts. Tires are at 35 and 42, which is great. Air temperature 87. I'm not uncomfortable with the heat, you know, as long as I keep moving. This temperature's not bad at all. Next turn in 3.3 miles on Highway 36. And then I had 28 miles to go total to Chester. Double check my routing, make sure I'm good. I got some more twisties still. I wonder if there's anything up ahead. Valero in 25 miles. Highlands Ranch or something. I wonder if that Valero knows which way I'm turning. I had to take a picture of that gigantic pine cone right there. I know somebody who will appreciate that, and she will immediately say, bring a bunch of them home. America. Oh yeah, they got a restaurant and everything. Ice cream, beer, cold beer, open. Frank's, the Village Mercantile. So I looked it up, and it's actually the Highlands Ranch Resort. This little bar here is called Frank's. It's kind of cool. Middle of nowhere. Oh, that's a cool little spot right there. Got a nice coffee. Boy, that hit the spot perfect. There's the lake, that weird lake, Alamore something lake. Interesting thing about that lake is it has kind of like a peninsula that goes out into the middle of it, and that peninsula is like a hosh-posh country club, private club kind of thing. 3:01. Isn't that timely? He was going to try to get me on the ground floor, but nothing opened up, so I have to hunt the gear up the stairs, I guess. Holiday Market right across the street. 208, 209. Alright, I'm going to go right here then. Not bad. AC works.